Well, whether you're turning on the tap, living on a lake, or eating farm fresh vegetables, you're being affected by groundwater every day. And with groundwater becoming scarce in parts of the state, the Minnesota DNR is making sure we're using our supply responsibly. Catherine Silver speaks to officials about the possible risks in Minnesota's water future and what they're doing to prevent crisis.
Minnesotans take pride in preserving our land of 10,000 lakes, but there's another water resource that needs some attention.
There's a risk, yes, of damaging those resources so they wouldn't be available for future generations. Despite
Minnesota's image of abundant water resources, groundwater is becoming scarce in parts of the state.
In this particular area, it's increased 84% over the past 25 years. Now, it's a long time, but it's a pretty big increase.
It's scary to think about over time if we have groundwater sustainability problems in the future. We should have metrics that we're starting to gather now so that we can see and be proactive.
The DNR is working to take that first step of action every day, drilling for samples and collecting data. But today, officials also held a meeting of the minds in Park Rapids to discuss the groundwater management plans for the Straight River area.
We want to know if you got some ideas on how we can better manage our water management programs.
We want to make sure that our regulations and our permits are based on good, sound science and also an understanding of how those affect people.
The idea is not to respond to a water crisis, but to take preventative steps. In the Park Rapids area, irresponsible groundwater use could have a major impact on fisheries.
The groundwater use may be threatening that by preventing the groundwater from getting into the stream and cooling water temperatures, keeping it cool, keeping enough flows in there. So it may be having a negative impact on trout that way.
And preventing any other negative impacts is the goal for the DNR and stakeholders alike. They hope the creation of a groundwater management plan will ensure Minnesota's water supply won't run dry.
It's important to recognize that, yes, we need to make changes.
We as Minnesotans can make sure that we're handling our water properly up front.
The next strategic planning meeting will be on December 18th. The DNR will continue hosting monthly meetings until a draft of the plan is complete. Reporting in Park Rapids, Catherine Silver, Lakeland News.
The DNR is drafting strategic plans in 3 parts of the state: Bonanza Valley, North and East Metro, and Straight River.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.